Okay, this is exercise 1 in section 5, and it has to do with the timeliner. So you're given a little like structural frame sitting on top of a footing. So what you're supposed to do is, make a timeliner with the foundations going in certain lines, and also the columns, and then finally the beams. So we'll start with the foundations. They're all rectangular foundations. And so what I'll do is I'll open up the Manage Sets portion of this, and then what I'll do is in the selection tree I'll go ahead and, holding down the Control key, I will highlight the first 4 rectangular footings in the selection tree, and then I'll come up to this button up here and it'll say Save Selection, and it'll allow me to enter a name, and per the instructions I'll call this footing line 1, and then I'll do that for the other footing lines 2 and 3. Again, each one of these contain 4 footings, and then finally footing line 3. And you can see as I click these, they actually are highlighted in Navisworks in blue. And so what I'm doing is grouping, these selections that I'm making into certain sets. All right. So the next thing I'll do is I'll go to the structural columns, and again open up the wide flange columns. Now I'm not sure, I'm going to put the column line 1 on footing line 1, so when I click the first one you can see it's blue. So that's, you can see, so I just want to make sure that I'm on the right column line. And again, now I just go up to the little button here and I'll say column line 1, and then again, you can see that's blue. Maybe if I sort of highlighted this in here. Yeah, there you can see it a little bit better. And again, just to make sure that I've got the right columns on column line 2 matching up with footing line 2. And finally the last column line. And of course that matches up with footing line 3. Okay. And then the last thing was I was really just going to do these beams. So there's my beams, and I'll just call these beams. Okay. So I've got, I've gotten, excuse me, maybe I should go back here. I've gotten all these things highlighted and whatnot, which is good. So now I'll go on to my timeliner. Okay, so I hit the timeliner button, and I'm going to expand this out a little bit. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll go over here to the left hand side and right click and say auto add task for every set. That should bring in the 7 sets that basically I have. And there you can see footing line 1, 2, 3, footing line 1, 2, 3. Now this will, the planned start date will just, it'll occur, based on when you create this. What I'm going to do is, we're, July 21st, so the footings are all supposed to take, we're on the 21st, they're all supposed to take place 5 days. So that means the second footing line won't start till the start of, 5 days later, and me, that's the start of a work week, and the end has to be the end of that work week. And then, like I say, when you create this, your dates are going to be different, of course. So again, I'm just looking at a work week here, and August 4th through August 8th. All right. Now the instructions say column line 1 can't start until after footing line 2 is finished. So column line 1, that would mean really starts the same day as footing line 3, which is August 4th in my case. Okay, it says that the column lines only take 3 days, so that'd be the 4th, 5th, and 6th. So it has to be over on the 6th. So that means column line 2 would have to start on, that'd be August 7th, and it'd take place the 7th. The 8th is a Friday. 9th and 10th are Saturday and Sunday. So those are non-work days. So it'll finish on the 11th. And then column line 3 would start on the 12th and then go to 12th, 13th, and 14th. So this would end on the 14th. Okay? And then it says the beams actually start after column line 3 is put in. So the beams take 5 days. It'll start on a day after the 14th, which is the 15th. And then it'd be the 15th, the 16th, and 17th. In my case, would be Saturday and Sunday. So it would end on the 18th would be 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd end on the 21st. Okay? So anyway, so again, there's different things we can do here, but we can really just go to the Simulate tab now, all right, for the most part, and we can go ahead and hit the play button, and we'll go ahead and see how these look. So there's the green highlight means it started, the gray means that it's ending. Okay, and so there's the case. Now, does this seem logical? Well, let's go back and take a look at it. Again, the green means it's in progress. Okay, first line of footings is done. Second line of footings is done. Columns are starting in the third line. Third footing's done. Second line's done. Third one's being put in. And so, yeah, that all looks logical.